real quickly, I was in a band, and the studio that we were recording our album at did a lot of commercial work, and so I popped my head in there one day, and it was right place, right time. And a friend of mine that I met at AWA, Ben, was just asking me, it's like something he really wants to do. And I was like, what do I do? I was like, well, it's kind of hard because, you know, a lot of people say I need to get an agent, which is true, you know, it helps. But you have to have work and experience to get an agent, but you need the agent to give you work and experience. So it's kind of this vicious cycle. So one of the things that you do, you know, if you live in LA or New York, you know, you've got a lot more opportunities because that's where a lot of production happens. But, you know, like Jacksonville, Florida, the one thing that you definitely have, you have radio stations and advertising agencies. And if it's something that you really, really want to get into, it's a long, hard road. And it's not for everybody, which is fine, because you've got so many other outlets to express yourself. If you want to do something theatrically, or, you know, even TV film, or on stage, or you know, even like podcasts now have just become the best way to get into doing some kind of radio or performance using your voice. But what I tell everybody is to, first of all, don't be afraid to make an idiot out of yourself, because that's what the job requires. And you've got to take risks. Go to like an advertising agency, put together like a 60 to 90 second demo reel, which is basically go somewhere where you can, don't do it like a tape recorder, you know, get something that can be a professional grade. And which is a great opportunity is like colleges. Most colleges have some kind of radio broadcast school. So you can actually go in there and say, either cheaply or even for free, lay down a demo reel, 60 to 90 seconds, showing several snippets of what you sound like in selling car commercials, or a Coke commercial, or McDonald's, or whatever. Fake it, it's totally fine. They just want to hear how you sound in that application. And then just go around to different advertising agencies and say, hey, listen, if you guys ever need someone to do voiceover for a commercial, I'd love to be your guy or girl. Or go to a radio station and say, hey, are you guys looking at Kalima? Kalima. Or go to a radio station and say, because they do a lot of production in-house for commercials or, you know, different things, and say, I really want to get into this. Anime is really hard because it's typically done in either Dallas, LA, or New York. So a lot of times they want you to be there consistently in order to get into it. But those are some ways where you can start doing it here locally, see how it catches on. Like I started off in Dallas before I moved to LA, and just doors started opening up for me. So what you do is just kind of invest into it, invest the time, sometimes the money into it. Be very cautious of people that will teach you how to be a voice actor, because the only thing that can teach you is experience. And that's doing it. That's you walking around your house and just coming up with your own voices, not somebody else's voices, or coming up with accents, or just talking. And there's definitely classes that can help you, like do script analysis and different technique. But as far as like learn how to become a voice actor, you just got to do it, you know. Because I never thought that I had the kind of voice that would be good for doing like Kanji or even commercials and stuff. I just did what I heard on the radio, and somebody liked it, and they just kind of kept using me. So, but I mean, it's been a long road. I started doing this when I was like 24, 25, and I'm 33 now, so it's been, you know, 7, 8 years. But those are the best, like, brief suggestions that I can give, and just see what happens. See what happens with it. But be cool. It's fun. A lot of fun. Nobody else was looking, we'll do